Lord. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Oh, wait. It's after 12. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, honeys. What in the world? Oh. Look at me. I'm trying to be too nosy. Hey, good afternoon, y'all. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hey, Felicia. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Amanda. Y'all. When I tell y'all, this has got to be some karma. Like, I am going through a season right now. Like, something. Hey, Chucky. Hey, Nidra. Hey, Jacqueline. Honey, I am really trying to, when I think back over my life and I look things over, baby, I'm really over here trying to think back over my life. Like, girl, like, what are you doing? What have you done? Not this keep blowing in my face. And I got a whole jacket on. Yesterday it was so hot that you could wear shorts. Today it's so like I am cold. I done already told Aiden when he get home from school today. Hey, friend. Hey, from Philly. When he get home from school today, we're gonna have to go in the garage and look for my fall stuff because, honey, this North Carolina weather has been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. So anyway, y'all, so let me just bring y'all up to date real quick because people been emailing me. They've been in my inbox trying to check, make sure we've been okay. Because the last time I came on live was when my lights and my water was out in my house. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, if y'all know, probably about 2 months ago, my heating and air started to mess up. Then last week, my lights and my water went out. And today, my car just started acting crazy. So I'm just chugging along. And then all of a sudden, lights. Oh, I don't believe in karma because that's new age stuff, which comes from the devil. Oh, all right. Honey. I don't know if it's new age, but you know, it might be of something else. But I definitely know that the word karma has been around for ages. But I do understand what you're saying. But I'm just driving around and then all of a sudden, like, I see like all the lights come on my dashboard. So I'm like, oh, child, I tried to ignore it. Honey, I'm Ray Charles at this point because I don't see nothing. I'm just gonna keep driving until I get home because Ricardo gonna have to deal with it when he get off work. I don't know, but I was just like, all these little lights, baby, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, okay? So I'm driving, and then all of a sudden it was like, I know you see these lights, baby. The car starts shaking. Do. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Not the shaking. Baby, I was in there doing the Harlem Shake with the car. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. Right? Is it freezing up for y'all? Because somebody said that it's froze. Am I froze? So then, like, people was like passing me, right? And like staring at me, y'all. They was like, and I was like, I was looking straight ahead, baby. I don't care, baby. They was staring a hole in my entire car. I was just looking straight ahead, 10 and 2, just steady shaking and putting along. I can't call my daddy. I cannot call my daddy. If I call him for anything else, he's going to blow. Okay, he's going to blow. So I can't call him. Ricardo is being a sheriff right now, so it's just ain't no need, you know. So I'm like, oh my God, what to do? So I'm gonna have to pull over on the side of the road because it's nothing else for me to do. So I was like, well, let me call the Mercedes dealership and see where the closest one to me is. The closest Mercedes dealership to me told me that I couldn't bring it in until September the 21st. I was like, I can't move. I cannot move. So I Googled the first auto shop that's closest to me to see if I could make it. And I made it to the auto shop up the street from where I was. Soon as I pulled into the auto shop, all I seen was a big cloud of smoke. I jumped out the car because I thought it was gonna blow up. And I was like, you know what, baby, at this point, I'm getting ready to Uber home. Y'all can have the damn car. I'm gonna leave the car here. Like, I drop it off at this point. Okay, I'm dropping it off with y'all. Y'all do whatever y'all need to do with it. Sell it, keep it, give it, let it go to sleep with the fish. Okay, baby, I done about dropped out the car so quick that I done almost forgot to put it in park. Because what you're not getting ready to do is lock me up in this car and blow up with you. Baby, what? The guy done came around. He was like, everything okay? I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my car. He was like, oh, okay, well, you at the right place. I was like, okay. So I said, well, what I need? So he told me what I need to do. Baby, listen, them kids, I tucked and rolled up out of there, baby. I was like, ooh, I ain't know if I had smoke on me, baby. I done stopped, dropped, and rolled out the car, baby. Child, let me tell y'all, if I didn't know the Lord, y'all, if I did not know the Lord, I would be sliding down the wall. Hey, Gwendolyn, thank you, girl. So, Renee, funny thing is, my husband sent me about 2 weeks ago to look at another car. He sent me about 2 weeks ago. He's like, I already made the appointment. Go in there and ask for this girl. She's going to show you the 3 cars that I like. You can let me know if you like these cars. Go look at them. So me and Zari done went up there. They giving us champagne and everything. You know, they like whoop-de-woo. You know, you getting ready to buy a car. Your husband already laid it out. Da-da-da, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, so, you know, now, let me tell you something. Had Carly been with me, I would have a new car today. Zaria, that Virgo, everything was wrong with every car. Everything was wrong. Mine. This ain't your dream car. Cause why ain't no sunroof, Ma? Like, you gonna settle? Cause I know you want a sunroof. I was like, you know what, you right. Okay. I said, well, ain't no need for even need for us to test drive that because it ain't got no sunroof. So the lady was like, that's okay. It's 2 more right here. Whoop de whoop de doo. So I said, okay. So we done walked around that car, whatever. Zari done got in the back seat. I ain't no leg room. Some more leg room in the Mercedes. You know, Aiden got long legs. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Ain't no room. I mean, he ain't even gonna be able to stretch out back here. I said, this is a car for me. I'm not thinking about the children of the corn. It's for me. What do you mean? So I looked at the lady. I said, well, go ahead and take that one away. I said, how many more cars still left? She was like, 1. I said, well, let me see. We're going to test drive this one. So we didn't test drove it. A 2024. 23,000 miles. New Lexus. Beautiful interior. Nice vehicle. Honey, we get on the road. Everything going well. Wop, whoop, whoop. We get ready to get out. We can't open the door. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Hey, we cannot get out the car. So we looking at each other. Me and Zari in there dying laughing, babe. We are just, we rolling. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I done had to call inside the dealership to have the lady come out and let us out the car, because we don't, honey, it's just so luxurious. We didn't even know how to open the damn door. So for the people that got them new Lexus where you don't pull the handle, I didn't know you had to push it, because it don't say push. It don't say nothing. It just locks in, and it don't like tell you have to turn the thing and push it so it can release and then open the door. We didn't know that. Baby, I came from a time where you had to manually roll your damn window down like this right here. I'm tired. Keep rolling. Okay? I'm just getting to roll the window up. Okay? So we didn't even know how to get out. So Zari's like, Molly. The lady was like, oh yeah, I should have told you. You have to push this button and then push it, and the door will release, and then you open it. You don't pull the handle. She was like, so many Lexuses come in with broken handles. So people buy the car not knowing how to open the door. Lexus, y'all try to be so cute. You try to be so cutesy. Oh, we not gonna have them pull the door like we've been doing for 100 years since the Flintstones. Y'all want to be cute and nuanced. We're gonna push the handle. What the? So Zari's like, because we been and forgot. It be an emergency, and we. So in my husband's defense, he did have me go to look at another car. Y'all, I am the type of person that I likes to. I don't like none of that. Like, if I could keep my car and not have a car payment, then that's what I want to do. Like, I don't want to incur no other bill. But it seemed like as soon as you pay something off, that's when it break down. Like, as soon as you pay something off, or you know, like, everything break down. So within the past month, we done spent money on the heating and air, which was an arm and a leg. Yeah, that dang on heating and air almost made me get window air conditioners and tell them just turn it the hell off. Turn it off. We don't need no heating and air. I'm about to give them some quilts, some blankets, cover up in the wintertime, and baby, open this stove. Turn the stove on. Y'all remember how we used to do it back in the day? Open that oven. Let the oven heat the house up. Something. I don't know, y'all. That dang on heating and air conditioner had that when them man came out. He was like, just coming out was money. Just to come out. Not for him to fix anything. Just for him to come out. Then, when the lights and the water went out, I'm like, okay, at this point, I want to go rent a place. I don't want to be a homeowner anymore. Homeowning is not for the weak. I know people, oh, that's the American dream. No, y'all. My American dream is to travel outside of America. So yeah, so I just see money just flying out my hands. But wait a minute, y'all. Here is the kicker. Here's the kicker today, right? See, that's what I'm saying. I think that I am going to eventually get the Lexus. I have looked into them. I think that the Lexuses are very great. And it's more the maintenance. And let me be very clear though. I've had my Mercedes for 4 years. I've never had an issue. Like, I've never had any type of issue with it. We keep it the maintenance up on it. I've never had any problems with it. And then, of course, as soon as you pay something off, oh, baby, everything falls apart then. Everything falls apart. And I don't want a car payment. I want, because you know how you want to experience just that little gap of peace. What, you know, you can see your money come in your pocket a little bit and you ain't having to pay out no car payment or something. Like, what is going on? So I said, so y'all, here's the funny thing. So I am already experiencing all this crap, right? Selling tickets and stand-up comedy. So I have been, you know, my mind wasn't in a good headspace because I'm trying to figure out like what's going on with my car, you know, all this stuff, right? So my mind just kind of all over the place as it is. So This before I came on live with y'all. This is before I got on live with y'all. So I didn't came. The guy said, you can go sit over here. You can go inside and sit. So I said, well, let me sit down. So I got a notification. Notification come up on my phone, and it's Life 360. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm hooked up to everybody's Life 360. So I'm like, it could just be anybody. But in particular, it was Princeton. So I'm like, Princeton? Wait, hold. Now I got to go in Life 360 and see what's going on. Because my baby at school. So why is his Life 360 on the move? So I'm like, what? So it was like, Princeton is, and it gave a location. Baby, the way I started panicking, I was like, oh, I was like, why is my baby not at that schoolhouse? I know they ain't taking no field trip this early in the school year. Honey, I said, oh, okay, hold on, girl. So I called the school. Hi. I was like, this is Princeton's mom. You know, I just need to know, is he in the class? Like, is he at school? So she was like, well, I didn't see him this morning. Okay. So the receptionist, mind you, the receptionist is the same lady when Zaria went to that school. Zaria went to that school. Aiden went to that school. She been the receptionist there, or the secretary, like the front desk lady, for 20 years. So I know this lady very well. She knows me. She knows all of my children. Sweetest lady in the world. And she be looking out for the cookout. You know what I'm saying? So in the mornings when I drop him off, he might go by her desk or whatever, speed K, whatever, keep it pushing. So she be like, well, I haven't seen him this morning. Okay. Baby, a big lump done came up in my throat. Cause what you mean? Wait. Cause, okay, so now Aiden typically is dropped out first. Aiden used to have to be at school by 7:15. So that means we would have to leave at 6:30 to get in the school line for Aiden to go to school. So then me and Boosie we would be at home by ourselves for like an hour and a half before it was time for him to go to school. Well, this year I dropped Princeton off first and I take Aiden last. So Aiden wanted to walk Princeton into the school. He was like, Mom, let me walk him in. I'm gonna walk him today because, you know, he think he cute this morning. He thought he was cute, child. So he want to go and see his old teacher. I said, no. You don't need to be going. Go ahead and take him into the schoolhouse, okay? And shimmy on back this way, all right? So mind you, I didn't know what Aiden could have did. Baby, Boosie could have left walking up the road, and y'all know teenagers don't really be doing nothing. So now I'm like, did Aiden walk my baby into the school? Or did he stand right there and wave bye-bye and let him? Like, all these things run through my mind, right? So I'm checking. Y'all, this is how crazy. So I go on Life 360. I'm checking. Like, and I'm like, he's moving. Like, so I said, okay, at this point, my car is in the little bay thing. I'm finna walk over here and I'm tell the man, like, I don't care if the car blow up. I'm about to have to go to the schoolhouse and see what's going on with my baby. Like, I need a vehicle. I'm gonna have to call Uber to come pick me up from here to take me to the school. Because where is my baby? So as I was telling him, hold up on the car, because I'm just gonna have to drive. It's gonna have to blow up on me. Okay. He said, the lady called me back. She was like, oh, I just checked with his teacher. He's in his classroom. So I was like, you sure? She was like, oh yeah, I am positive. He is in the classroom. He's safe. And I was like, okay, no, y'all, why? Cause I don't let him take his phone to school. So I thought maybe he took his phone to school and he has the phone on him and he's walking around. He done brought the phone and put it in my pocketbook. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it today. So the Life 360 is popping up. As I move, it's dinging. Like, dinging. I didn't know that the phone was even in my dang on purse. Child, I just don't know about today. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home and lay down. and start the whole situation over again. Why would he put his phone in my pocket? Like, he's never done that. He never does that. His phone is always at home. So I don't know if he thought, oh shoot, I got my phone on me, as we was walking to the car and he threw it in my pocketbook. And so it's like Life 360 don't tell you the place. It just gives you like you're moving and the location, y'all. So every time I'm moving, the little thing is moving. I'm like, my baby moving. The thing about y'all, I am over today. I'm over it. I'm really over it, y'all. I am at a loss for words. I could not believe she said that's mom life for real. Like, I just don't, I try to can, but I absolutely cannot. And then Aiden come telling me this morning, he was like, Mom, yes, I know it's only the 4th day of school, but if you get a call from my teacher, I said, Aiden, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get a call from your teacher on the 4th day of school, y'all know last year he got in trouble on the 1st day, within the 1st hour. 1st day, 1st hour, the school called me. Hi. I was like, y'all better call me telling me that he on a stretcher. He okay, but you about to take him to the hospital. No, we're just gonna need you to come pick. I know you. I said call the CPS, because I'm not coming to pick him up. I just dropped him off. It's day 1, hour 1. I said, so if I come pick him up, I'm gonna hurt him, and then y'all gonna call CPS on me anyway. So the best bet is for him to sit in detention until I can calm down, because I know you lying. Child. No, Mom, for real. My teacher called me Eden. I said, she did what? She called me Eden. I said, she called you Eden? Yeah, like E with an E, like Eden, like the Garden of Eden. I said, okay, so why didn't you just simply tell her that your name was Aiden? He was like, I did, and she said that was disrespectful. I said, so the teacher said, I said, tell me how the conversation went, son. She said she was calling the roll, and she said, Eden. And he said after the 3rd time she said that, I thought maybe she meant Aiden. So I said, you mean Aiden? So she said, what seat are you in? Because I'm assuming that they have assigned seats. So he said it. So she was like, yeah, Eden. So he was like, no, actually it's Aiden. And she said, shut up. Child, I can't. So he was like, how you mad? Because I'm correcting you. And so if you get I said, Aiden, first of all, your name is not Eden. Okay. I said, so if you try to correct her and she told you to shut up, and I said, so the next time she calls your name and she says Eden, I said, don't you answer. I said, don't you answer. And I said, if she mark you absent, then I'm going to come up to the school. Because what do you mean? He told you his name and you still said Eden. Child. Hey, how you doing?
mechanic. His name's Franco.
Okay.
He can definitely do it. No problem.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then, like, say you don't want to do it today, you pay the diag. When you come back, they credit you the $150 off.
Okay, gotcha.
So you're not paying twice for it. So he's gonna pull you around.
Okay.
Or park it right there, and then you'll be good to go.
Okay, but it ain't gonna blow up, is it?
Nah, it's just.
Okay, thank you.
And unfortunately, it's a Mercedes.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Do a simple repair, but
Okay.
on like a Toyota, that would be like 20 minutes. But it's
Well,
not
act like it's a Toyota. No,
it's not
okay.
Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who you ask, it's not a Toyota.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. So I just take it to him, and he'll know what.
Talk to Franco. Tell him you got a check engine light on.
Okay.
You get it diagnosed.
Okay, thank you. How you doing? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sir. Lord. No. I can't even get my car fixed. He said that he not touching it. Oh, Lord, I'm gonna have to take it to Mercedes. I'm gonna have to take it to Mercedes, y'all. Right. That's what I said. I said, you know, and I don't know if Aiden, I don't know, you know, y'all, Aiden stretch stuff. So I have to ask him about 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Did she say shut up? Did she say be quiet? Did she say shh? Like what? Like how did you interpret that? Did she look at you and you just automatically, like, I know my son. So she could have said something totally different. Aiden would have interpreted it as she said shut up. So and that's what I said too. So the teacher was upset that the student had to right. That's what I'm like, she mad because you corrected her? Absolutely not. Like, your name is not Eden, so you had every right to correct her. Y'all, he done came out here with 3 pieces of paper with 3 things going on with my car. Lord. And then I asked, and I said, does she have a accent? Because you know sometimes you know, if you have an accent, you might mispronounce something. And so with that being said, I asked him, I said, does she have an accent? He said, Mom, she sound like me and you. Okay, so she don't have an accent. All right, because sometimes, you know, I like to get all the information before I have to go up somewhere. Because I told my son, I said, you have a semi-clean slate. And what I mean by semi-clean slate is the teachers, they didn't already talk. I'm sorry, teachers talk, okay? I don't care if you're going from elementary to middle to high. They're gonna talk. Teachers have teacher friends. They're already gonna pass your information on. And the one thing I be trying to tell Aiden, like, he think that just because he makes straight A's that you good to go. No, your behavior counts to me more than your grades. You can bring home a C, and if you got great behavior, I might overlook that. But you can't bring home straight A's and have sucky behavior. Like, it don't work like that. So I just told him, I said, you know, going into high school, you need to make these 4 years count for something. You starting off with a clean slate, and I hope you don't, you know, mess your little high school situation up, because I hate for you to miss out on things that you can do in high school because you'll be sitting at home in that room, because I'm not gonna play with you. She is English teacher. I know, right? That's me too, because baby, I drive my car through the school. I'm talking, baby, the way they would have seen this dang black Jeep coming through the halls. Because at this point, y'all done lost my baby. I see him on the Life 360 just moving. And Boosie done added some emojis to his. So it looks like a little person walking. That's all I had to see, because why is my baby walking up the road? Honey, all I seen is a little white emoji. Because he made his emojis white. And you know, ours be black, but his be white. I seen with the little white emoji. Where is you going? Hold on. Please. For his dang on phone to be. Because I took it out of my pocketbook and set it in here. Whole dang on phone. He here with me the whole time. Wherever I'm going, he going. Got me all up in arms, thinking that somebody done killed. Child, I can't. And y'all look at his screensaver. If any of my kids ever grow up talking about they had a hard knock life, your screensaver is you overlooking the Florida Keys on a cruise ship. Mullet, don't play with me. I put his passcode in, because I told my kids, y'all don't have a passcode until you pay your own phone bill. So then, because Aiden, he always be trying to get smart. Oh, well, if I go ahead and start paying my phone bill, if you're still on mine, I don't care if you're paying it, I'm still going to have the passcode because you didn't pay for that phone. I said, now pay me back for the phone, get off my phone bill, and then I don't have to have the passcode to your phone. Look at him. Him and that mullet overlooking the... Yeah. I'm about to scream. Honey, I'm so glad they got oodles and noodles at Costco yesterday. Because that's what they finna be eating. Mama got to pay for a car. Baby, they get ready to be eating them oodles of noodles. Okay, they finna be eating that ramen. I'm so glad Boosie already packed peanut butter. Because that's what they're getting ready to eat. With the mullet. I bet you if he could have got that mullet on that emoji, I would be hollering. Do you hear me? Honey. Not y'all got the same screen. You on the boat overlooking the water. Honey. So yeah. I don't even know why I got this. Because this, I ain't finna be able to get no more of these for 3 months. I'm about to go cuss Zari out. And at this point, I'm just gonna be like, because it's your fault. Because I could have had a new car last week. But now, look at me. Look at me now. Hooping. Ain't nobody better take this. You need a Raisin Coach's shirt. Okay. I'm gonna put them on, let me see. I might add them today or tomorrow. We have shirts and hoodies in inventory. I need an assistant. I promise y'all, I don't, me trying to put it into the Shopify be so time consuming, it get on my nerves. So we just have Raisin Coach's merch just chilling at the house. Shirts, hoodies, bonnets, chilling at the house. So he said that this particular shop don't do it, but they have a sister shop, and he didn't already call the guy, and the guy said that he's willing to do it. I just have to bring it over there today. And he said that it has a crack in something. It's a crack in something. Lord. So so Boosie did not win the mullet contest. No. So what they did was they took all the entries and he passed through like the first 3 cuts, and he got cut after like the 4th one. And so they ended up sending him like a little pack, a little thank you package with like a hat and a shirt and like a little participation certificate or whatever. But he didn't win the mullet contest, but he was so happy he entered it. He was keeping up with it, keeping along with it or whatever real good. So I'm glad that I did let him engage in it. But he still, every time we go to the barbershop and I be trying to tell him that you said you was gonna cut it, he never cuts it. Now we done had it trimmed a couple times, but he never cut it, and I ain't even gonna make it. Honey, let me tell you something, okay? So yeah, he won't cut it, and I'm not gonna make him cut it. I mean, it's his head, so. But I'm gonna give him a couple more years. I hope that mullet don't last a couple more years, but I keep trying to tell him, you have to learn how to do your own hair. You want this mullet, then you're gonna have to learn how to brush it, wash it, keep up with it, make sure it looks nice, because we're not gonna have a mullet and a bird's nest now. I'm not gonna deal with that. A mullet and a bird's nest, you gotta be out of your mind. No, absolutely not. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If I was gonna do a trade, then ain't no need for me to get it fixed. But you know, I'm trying to figure out like no car payment trade, like trying to weigh my options. Is it gonna be cheaper for me, cheaper to keep her and just get it fixed? I don't know. Thank you, Star. I appreciate your entire ministry. Yeah, it's hot in this car, but it sure is cold outside to me. Hey, Auntie Donna. Okay, y'all. Well, I guess I will, because I'm not going, because the place I will have to go to is in another city. I'm not doing that. I am getting ready to go home and wait on my son to get out of school and wait for my husband to get off work so he can take it. Because I'm all outside of my comfort zone, baby. I don't do this. I don't do it. Okay? No. I ain't even gonna pretend like I'm finna do it. I ain't gonna pretend. I ain't even finna do it. Mary. Yeah, so 100,000 miles. No car payment would be my choice. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, dang, just no car payment right now, because the no car. You know how as soon as you think you're gonna have some extra money, you don't. Because as soon as I'm like, okay, the car payment freed up this amount of money, and then all of a sudden sports came and it's $300 for this, $400 for that, $250 for this. I'm like, wait, what is going on? Okay. So at this point, it's just like, okay, at least I have the extra to where it has freed it up versus going to get another car payment, and now I got that plus whatever extra stuff they decide to do. Yeah. But I keep trying to tell myself, like, y'all love to be saying, it goes by fast. So just cherish the moment right now while you can, because it's going to go by really fast. And I'm just like, okay, because literally Aiden has 4 years left. And he's going to be out of high school. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, like, Like, okay, calm down. Like, okay, I mean, 4 years is you're gonna blink, and 4 years is gonna be gone. So, you know, I'm trying to like take it all in, even though I'm ready for all the children of the corn to just, and I know I'm gonna miss it, but let me miss it when I'm sipping a Mai Tai on the island, wiping fake tears. I miss when my kids were kids. The hell I do. Spend to keep these kids active. And you know, a lot of times, now I can't speak for, well, I can't speak for my daughters, because I didn't have to keep my daughters active, because my daughters were never really got into stuff. Aiden, I have to keep him doing stuff. I have to keep him doing stuff. Like, his schedule have to be jam-packed. Because if he got a moment's rest to think about something else, he gonna think about that 0.1 millionth of a millionth thing and be in damn trouble. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, having a child with severe ADHD, combined type, is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. So I sympathize and empathize with those parents who do have children with ADHD. Any challenge, you know, parenting is already challenging as it is, but then you add things on top of that, and then it becomes more of a challenge. And you know, the older he get, the more I'm always telling him, like, unfortunately, that's your cross to bear. Like, unfortunately, you're going to have to figure out how to keep your emotions stable. You're gonna have, like, eventually it's all gonna be on you, because the world don't care that you have ADHD. Your boss is not gonna care, or, you know, the people that you run into, they're not gonna care. Like, your parents will care, and they will try to do their bit, but as soon as you become an adult, like, all that, you're going to have to make sure that you can control yourself. If not, then you're gonna be SOL out here in these streets. So yeah, honey, I just have to I have to stay on him like white on rice. Has Boosie's sensory gotten better as he's aged? I would say that it's changed. It's like seasons. So like with Princeton, he has like certain things that he wouldn't eat before. He's eating like certain textures which he wouldn't even look at before. But the sound situation has gotten worse. Honey, it just comes and goes. Like, the older he's gotten, the less he can deal with the sound. Like, the sounds used to be a thing, but it never really was like the biggest thing. Now his ears are sensitive to everything, like to the point where he's like holding them, or even if he got on his headphones, sometimes he's like, like it just bothers him so bad, to where back in the day it used to be more so like the texture of the clothing that he would wear. So we're probably going to end up having to try a different type of exposure therapy for him, because the clothing is still, it's not as bad as it used to be, only because I've decided that I'm not going to tussle. You know, parents, like, it was getting on my nerves. Like, I ain't finna tussle with him. That's his thing. Like, I'm not getting ready to tussle. So now that I don't tussle with it, it makes it a little bit more peaceful for me, even though I know it's a him thing. Like, I would just be like, Lord, just please put the pants on. Put the pants on. Son, you cannot wear pajamas to school. Now, I give that doctor's note to that teacher, and I tell that teacher I'm gonna see if he'll start off in something, whatever. Let him pick out his own stuff. Try it on at nighttime, because we always have to try it on at nighttime, because so he can feel the texture, because I can't in the mornings, it just be too much. And if he tried on in the morning, he hadn't tried it on at night, he act like, oh God, he act like you done rubbed hot coal on his back. Baby, you know what? So I said it might be a day where he might come in here in some pajamas. Here go the doctor's note, because I can't. Here you go. Okay, baby, take it up with the pediatrician. But yeah, I can say that it makes a difference when your child is actively also trying to help themselves. But Aiden don't be trying to help himself right now. Like, Aiden just want to just be, you know, like he just and I'm not saying that he don't want to help himself. It's just, he just don't care. Like and I keep trying to say, anyway, Boosie actively tries to help himself. Like he tries to like do things and one up and try to challenge himself. Cause he'll be, we'll be out and he'll initially cover his ears. I'll give him his headphones and then he'll say something like, "Mommy, I'm gonna try it for like 2 minutes." I'm like, okay. And then he make it to 2 minutes and I'll be like, oh, whoop, 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 and then he'll put it on and I'll be like, well, take one ear off, I can't do that with Aiden because it's a like he thinks that I'm just trying to just make his life miserable. Like, I can suggest things with Boosie and Boosie will like think that it's a game and but with Aiden, he just think that I just be on him and I'm just like the worst. I don't think he thinks I'm the worst, but you know how it is. Like, teenagers don't want to hear nothing that parents have to say. Like, he just feels like what I'm saying is just overkill, it's just too much. Like, oh my God. And so he's not willing to like take it in. So yeah. He's a teenager. They don't know left from right most days. But I will say, I did not get a call from the school on the first day. So he already done I told him, baby, you done already made some progress. Cause I like to give credit where credit is due. I'm like, last year I got a call on the first day of school. This time, maybe you almost been in school for a week. I ain't got no thought, baby. Listen. Okay. Everything is mama's fault. Everything. Ursula, I'm talking about spanked, honey. Spanked. Popped. What? And this is Lord Jesus, how can I say this? Like, I see parents, they come in and the parents come in and they talk to me about, therapy, and their parents are so scared to discipline their kids nowadays. And when I say discipline, I don't mean you have to spank your child. Like, that's not my idea of disciplining. But I don't knock people for doing it if that's what you feel like you need to do for your child. But there are ways that you can discipline. Okay? And the parents are so scared nowadays to discipline their children because they get threatened. You get threatened with child protective services. You get threatened. So kids be coming in and just all kind of stuff just be going on. And I just be like, I know you gotta be kidding me. Like, come on, let's get some alternative disciplinary actions that we can put in place, honey. Because you can't allow the kid to just do, most of the time when they're grown, they come to therapy, they could be in their 40s, and we're talking about childhood and things like that. And most of the time, they always say, I wish